Hey everyone, this is Man in the Black Hat, Don't You Dare Trainer.
And Game Collector.
And we're back for more Let's Play Mass Effect 3 on Gamers MC and YouTube.
Oh, time to go talk to the married couple.
Mm-hmm.
We're married.
Those Quarian admirals are intimidating. And if you get nervous, you can't even imagine them naked because, like, who knows? The tentacle monster under there?
No.
What's that? What's under there?
Sorry, that's from one of the webcomic, from one of the
Nice job on the rescue mission, Commander. The Quarian civilians are getting hammered out there. Apparently, putting a big-ass gun on an agriculture ship doesn't magically turn it into a dreadnought. Who knew?
You don't agree with the Quarians arming their live ships?
No, the gun's nice, but without armor, they're just glass cannons.
They are also more likely to be targeted when armed. The Geth would have ignored unarmed civilian ships as tactically insignificant.
If your plan to invade...
What's going on, Edie?
I am assisting Engineer Adams with his repair of the drive core shielding.
Ah, I should leave you to it then.
We can converse if you like, Shepard. It is a routine Uh-oh.
What? What happened?
Nothing. Unless you have strong feelings about gamma radiation.
Not funny, Edie.
I almost had you. I will alter my human chronometer appropriately for better timing.
That was actually kind of good.
And then Shepard became the Hulk. And then the entire galaxy was fucked. Both literally and metaphorically.
Oh. So he's Tony Stark when normal and the Hulk when gamma?
Actually, kind of cut off for me a little bit. I didn't hear part of what you said.
Let's see. We need to shut down the Geth's server, I think.
Well, we're gonna see what we're gonna do. Okay. Make up your mind, past you, so we know what you're gonna do. And as for that "we're married" line, the comic shows Joker collapsed on a table looking like he's drunk or, tired, and then Edie's just looking really thrilled with a thought bubble that says "we're married."
That's not gonna stop the fanfics from coming.
Oh well.
And you know what? If I see them, I'm going to share them with you.
That's okay. I'm going to choose not to read them. Just ignore them entirely. Or, you know, glance at it and then go, nope!
Oh, man. Of course, that's how you know that you made it, when people start making fanfics about you.
Yeah. Didn't Nash find out that he was getting fanfics written about himself?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Oh, her shotgun needs to be modded.
Not really.
Oh, she was just equipped with the wrong one.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Why does she look so smug in that picture?
Huh? I mean, I can't really tell what Tally's face looks like if she's smug or not.
I was talking about Edie.
Okay, maybe I need to work on my comedic timing, too.
At least you didn't say you almost had me. There'll be more fanfic on the way.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Watch
Wait,
this. This
you're
is
not going to...
Boop. Bye now.
Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Well, he is a Geth after all,
Yep.
so he can totally survive jumping off like that. What would be really awesome is that even though, you know, Shepard's like the protagonist and all, if you could switch between playing as the various crew members.
That would be fucking awesome.
Like, you know...
Get on that.
yeah. You know, suddenly you drop off Legion, and then you get to play a portion of the story as Legion.
Oh my god, that would be so awesome. Wrong weapon.
Yeah.
Wrong weapon for everybody.
Everyone was doing really good in the DLC portion, real talk. And then all of a sudden, now they're back to using the wrong equipment, and EDI has no guns whatsoever.
Huh. And now she does.
And it's the wrong gun anyway.
Yeah, it's a default pistol.
You don't use no non-default guns on this ship. We either
Granted,
use
the default pistol's actually pretty good in this one. Still.
It is pretty good, but it's kind of crap compared to what we already have obtained.
Yeah. It's good enough to get you through the early parts of the game. That's it.
Yeah. It's a good starter weapon.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server.
Hi there.
Due to
It's
restricted
Gethimus Prime.
resources, it is best if you connect alone.
He's going in the tubes, man.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
Yeah!
Someone
Give him
already
the smoke.
20 blazed it.
I guess Shepard's about to 1080p.
Mapping to
blaze it.
consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged. Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
Welcome, program.
Greetings, programs.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar.
Unless
Where are you?
Shepard has seen the Tron movies.
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Ooh, and you
Establishing
start with
connection
the
to access
minigun.
point.
Yep. And it regenerates constantly.
Ooh. It's like you're suddenly in the world of Tron.
Yep. And oh, by the way, no shields.
Yeah, noticed that right
Warning.
off the bat.
Connection blocked by infected code. Use your combat software to disrupt the infection.
Holy shit!
I wondered what the
That's
gun
not
was
a
for.
that's not a minigun.
Code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Yeah, this is more like the X-Buster.
Pretty much. Kaboom.
It even makes a dubstep thud when you fire it. The Geth really love their techno music, don't they?
Well, it's techno.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Then thanks, I think.
Dropping the bass a lot.
Drop the bass.
Even his thuds are digital. Whip, 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 whip. Whip, 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 whip. I wonder if someone got to this point in the game and just started making the sounds in the game into a dubstep remix.
Yay, clean.
Guess you could say you're debugging the system.
Pretty much.
Connection
That good?
established. Proceed to the access point.
Yay.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Reap?
Establishing
Watch out for
connection to
redbugs.
communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
Beating them with the power of dubstep.
Dubstep and photons and tron.
Neutron.
Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Well, time to blow shit up.
Aw. Ah. That's clean. Now that is
Mostly.
Hello. You can fucking die.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
That's rather philosophical.
Yeah, it is. It also explains why the speaking Geth had the voice of Legion.
Yep.
So I guess Shepard is literally making dubsteps.
Oh! That was beautiful.
Thank you! It just occurred to me. Oh, look, more orange shit. Maybe you should go towards it and blow it up. Wop, 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 wop. Yeah, I don't think you can blow that one up.
Yeah.
Oh, yes you can.
Too far away.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Yay, we get to learn histories.
Yep. History of the early Geth.
So, speaking of, when I said earlier that I would totally play as a Krogan if they made a Mass Effect MMO, I would also play as a Geth.
Yeah. You and me both. But I'd probably primarily play as Zero.
Yeah. Oh god, imagine if they did a ship-to-ship combat thing where you had to work with other crew members.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be.
Probably be a pain in the ass to organize, but it'd be fun.
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago.
Yes, clearing out some corruptions.
Be with you in a minute.
Okay, there we go.
Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong? What?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
That was sounding really sad.
Yeah. Gotta go that way. Whee!
Thump, 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 thump. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Huh? What? Oh, hi.
Dub, step in across the Geth network.
We've got escaped Geth. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model.
Neat.
Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Are we going anywhere? You done?
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Guess you didn't move forward.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Have you come under attack, Admiral Ron?
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
See, this is what happens when you hit control panels with your face.
We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
This is why you do not pilot ships with your face.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
Your flashlight.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Where would that be?
There maybe?
That looks right.
And now it's good. Huh. Yep, fuck you.
Yeah, it looks like you can't blast that one.
Nope.
Hey, would it help if we sent Link?
Oh, Link to what?
Link to the past, maybe?
Maybe. Probably take an oracle to get it there, but would it make it in time?
I'm having way too fun with the computer puns.
Which is why I pun.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection. You must research for a vulnerable point to the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Thank you. I think you can... Yeah, there you go.
And... fuck right the hell up.
Now that I think about it, this thing's more like an arc... a plasma caster or an arc caster.
Yeah, kinda.
Better wait for it to recharge.
Trying to be as efficient as possible. And there we go.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
We're not going that way no more. Really?
Yeah, nope. Too far.
Yeah, you get me cleansed. Oh, there it is.
Wub, 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 wub. The purifying cleansing of wub step.
Yep. There we are.
Hey, I wonder if there are any DJs and if they have heads that aren't shaped like flashlights.
Ah! No, I think they're all shaped like flashlights.
No, they are synthetic. They could just swap their heads out for something different
shaped. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster.
And there it is. Yay! You can finally shoot that
piece
of crap.
It will slow growth long enough to access the data cluster.
But you still can't shoot it all the way over there. You gotta clear out the rest of the cluster before you can hit it.
Yep.
Access data.
Yay! Access granted.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the gap!
This is insane! We need the gas! You can't just destroy them for asking...
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
Aww. The power of one.
Yes! Reapers cannot stand the power of the dubstep.
That's because we're... What is it?
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
Oh my god. Bigger, faster, better, stronger? Is that correct?
Yes, that's the Daft Punk song.
Yay.
Harder, better, faster, stronger, yeah.
Harder, better, faster. You can all go fuck yourselves.
Feel the power of the dubstep gods! They are not pleased with you!
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection.
Yeah, we get it.
Holy shit, you can go full auto with it? Apparently you didn't know either and just now figured it out.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
And thank you, we get that. We just need to figure out where. I think that might be it.
Yeah. Nope.
There's a whole lot of nope. Wow, having it on full auto really makes it more effective, doesn't it? I mean, it drains the hell out of the ammo faster, but makes cleanup that much better.
Yep.
And now I have a kitty rubbing against my legs.
Aww.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
I think that might be it.
Could be.
Yorp. Notice we haven't come across anything hostile yet. Or at all.
Yep.
It's kind of green.
This data comes from the period during which the creators declared martial law.
I repeat, release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then. Oh!
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara? As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
Well, ain't that just shitty as hell?
Yeah. The story of the Geth is not a happy one.
No.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Austral is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is time-stamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not going to be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth, and perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport you.
Wow. That's a heavy load.
And Kitty's being a pest for some reason. I think he wants food.
The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Han Garrel's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Well, that's good. Ah!
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port and disconnect from Mother.
That's not sounding good.
Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Greetings, programs.
Shit. He's a
Shepard,
user.
how do you feel?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
Woo!
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Yeet.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
We just got Gethimus Primes.
Yep. And this must be such a mind blow for Tali.
It is a pleasant turn of events, though.
Yeah, no shit. First time we have a Geth faction on our side.
And before we just had one Geth.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got a literal legion of Geth.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth Primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
What a bitch!
Yeah, tell me about it.
Seriously. They volunteered. Come on.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
Goddamn, what a bitch!
Holy shit! She just doesn't quit.
The data you forwarded about the Geth was disturbing. It doesn't match the stories we tell.
Having second thoughts about the Geth?
Admirals don't have the luxury of second thoughts. What do you need?
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Okay.
Okay, past you. Ask more questions.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships, medical vessels, and live ships. Once again commanded by Admiral Curtis, thanks to you. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Huh.
Tally said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrixon.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
That's not always a good thing.
No.
What can you tell me about Admiral Garrel's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Okay.
And
which
last
fleet does
question.
Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
You're not worried about her losing perspective, given her interest in the Geth?
If she can save our people, she can do whatever she wants.
Well, that's enough of this.
I'll let you
bullshit.
get back to work.
Thank
oh
you,
my God.
Commander.
This is Man in the Black Hat.
And Game Collector.
And we'll catch you next time for more Mass Effect 3 on Gamers Embassy and YouTube, where hopefully we'll have less of bitch Zen.
Insightful, though.
True.